Hello everybody and welcome back to Rimworld, where we're all paused at the moment, so let's get our colonists moving a bit. So, in the last episode we landed, we got everybody's work priorities sorted out. We realised that the only good soil was all the way up here. And we got some farms sorted out. So we're off to a good little start. You know, we've got a few rations to tide us over until we get all our food production up and running. So that's good. But I think I would feel an awful lot happier if we had some walls to block us in. So I'm going to actually just build us quickly some wooden walls just to stop things coming in and walking in as they want to. So let's have a quick structure, wooden wall. The first thing I'm going to do is just block that in. And block that in. And then I'm going to also ask them to block that in as well. That way we've got a nice sort of campus area for our colonists to walk about and to be quite happy and not feel like something's going to come in and shoot them in the face or something like that. So that's the way I like it. So, okay, get a wooden door in here. What I will try and do eventually is get these replaced with something that's not wood. I don't like the fire risk that we've got with having wooden walls, but it is literally the only thing that you have to start with. So that's what we've got, and that's what we're going to continue with. Okay, so I think probably one of the next things that our colonists are going to want is going to be some bedrooms. And I think for that I'm going to make a dormitory. I'm just going to make it another wooden wall. Literally like this. Now the thing is, with the wooden walls, you can't make them the rooms sort of too big, because otherwise you're going to end up with your roof caving in. And talking about roofs, actually, one thing I do need to do is to set, now where is it? I need to set a new a no roof area. Ah, here we are. Expand no roof area. So I need to make sure that this outside area isn't given a roof, because I don't want there to be a roof over all of my crops. So we're just going to make that there. But we do want a roof in our little rooms here, so I could put it there and there, I guess. Oops, I need to clear it just there, because I want a roof there. I did have a little play with this game before I started my Let's Play of it, and one of the things that happened to me was that I ended up with farms that weren't producing any crops. And the reason they weren't producing any crops was because there was no light. The reason there was no light is because there was a big roof in where I'd walled in the little camp. Oh, what should my colony be called? It should be called Welsh. No, I don't think it should be called Welsh. What can we call the colony then? Ooh, I don't know. Have I got any subscribers that I really like? They've been really good to me and given me lots of gifts lately. Oh, no, I haven't. Okay, we're just going to call it She-Lab Colony. For now. I don't know if we can rename it, but that's what it's called. Because I have no imagination. And by the way, if anybody would like to be Ed, Hugh or Luboff, if they would like to have the character named after them, then please leave me a comment with a reason why you think you'd be good as that character. And if I like your reason, I will name them after you. I'll check my comments and I'll make sure that I write it down to do in the next episode I record Because I do record in sets, so it might take a couple of episodes to come through, but I will definitely name them after you. Okay. So where's our little dog? Let me make sure he's around. That's something that also happened to me in the last one, is my little dog, he got sort of killed because he wandered outside. So I want to really try and make sure that he sticks around. And for that, I actually could just set him like a little animal area. Now then. There was a way, and I've forgotten how. I'm going to have to go and look at that after I finish recording, I think. Because there was a way, I think, to keep the animals inside. But I've forgotten how to do it. Oh, animal area 1. Manage areas. New animal area. No. No, I don't think so. I don't think I can remember how to do that. So yeah, I will definitely look up that, and I will make a little animal area for our Yorkshire Terrier so that he doesn't wander around too much. Or she, I don't know. I don't know if Perseus is oh no, she's a girl, so yes, we don't want her wandering around too much. Oh. And here is Cassie. Cassie, have you come to join us? Now, unfortunately, I haven't put any doors in these new rooms, so that would be a handy thing to do. Oh, no, I don't want that. No. I want a door here. And a door here. I will get rid of these rooms. Because they are horrendous. As soon as I can. But one thing I think that our guys are going to really want is a bed. So we're going to make this into a kind of dormitory. So if we have 2 beds in each, I think that would be quite nice. Cassie, are you going to come and join us? She's come from Aunt's Ridge. I wonder if we could persuade her to come and stay. Okay, because everybody's sleeping, I'm going to turn the speed up. I'm just going to let daytime come around, let everybody wake up, build doors so they can get out of those rooms. Build some doors so you can escape. And building the beds, there we are. Now you got somewhere to sleep now, right next to the trees. Yeah, that's totally where you want to sleep. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to want to build, and I'll probably want to build it fairly close to the farms. And again, I think I'm just going to make a square room out of wood. If I can get my structure there, and a wooden wall. Which I don't want it quite that big, I want it maybe this big. Just cancel some of those off. I don't really want roofs falling in on me, so... Oh, and I have a mad animal. A local tortoise has gone mad. It will attack everyone it sees. I really hope it's not inside my walls. No, it's not. Ha 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 ha. So we're good there. So what this is going to be is a little kitchen area. And one thing that we can do to start off with, although it does have a lot of steel needed, is to put a nutrient paste dispenser in. It is cheap, quick, easy meals. It's something that I want. So storage is looking good. We've got plenty of steel and things like that around, plenty of medical supplies. The wood is getting very low. The meals are starting to get low. So we've got 14 meals left. We really need to be producing meals of our own. And one thing we need apparently for the nutrient paste dispenser is... Do we need... just see if we've got a cook stove. Do we need... I'm going to put that in. I'm going to see if we need power for that. Yes, I don't know what I'm doing. And by the way, I didn't think I mentioned last time, but the difficulty I'm playing this on at the moment, because I'm quite a new player to it, is we are on Base Builder and we are on Cassandra. So the last one that I played just as a test run was on Phoebe Chillax, and that was also on Base Builder settings. So I'm hoping that by putting it on Cassandra, we'll start to scale the difficulty a bit. I can get used to more difficult encounters once I'm getting used to the game. And then hopefully if we then do another run through, I can do it on a nice difficult setting. So we've got some visitors now. Oh, and we have a new colonist. Someone decided to join us. Yeah, that needs power as well. Damn it. So we have, I'm going to stop the game for a second and see who this is. We have a commissar, oh, another commissar, and she's called Rena. She is 42 years old and she has a steel knife. She has a shooting of 10. Wow. A melee of 6. Social of 2. She's really good with animals. So I think you're going to be our animal handler. She's alright at research, crafting, all that sort of thing. Not too bad at... Yeah, she's got a good set of skills. She has a green thumb, so growing might be a good thing for her as well. She unfortunately is neurotic though. So I'm going to have to really look after her to make sure that she doesn't have a mental breakdown, and she's psychically deaf. But that's fine, that's fine. Okay. Oh, I really hate this base at the moment. I want to make it look pretty, but it really isn't going to look pretty for a while. Okay, so I think the next thing we're going to need to do is try and get some power, because, oh, looks like we really need that to get any sort of food production up. So, what we're going to need is a couple of solar panels, which we'll put in the middle of the base. And then off of those, we need to put some power conduits. And I'll just get that running into the kitchen. There. So once that's all built, hopefully that will mean there'll be some power going into all of the cooking facilities. Now, one thing that I really like to do as well is to have a battery backup for, well, it's kind of necessary actually, to have a battery backup for when it's nighttime. So that's another thing that I'm going to queue up as well. Actually, I may as well just let the game run so they can actually get started on that. So we're going to need a little battery room, which I can just maybe build into the base actually. So I can maybe just build another wall. All I'm doing at the moment is building walls. The structure. Wooden wall. I am going to tell someone, I think, to cut down a few trees because I don't know whether they do that automatically. I don't think they do. But we do need some wood. So we'll cut some plants there. Hopefully they'll get there. Oh no, I need to chop wood. That was a really stupid order I gave there. So we'll cancel that and we'll go chop wood. That's a bit better. So then we'll hopefully get some wood into our storage. We will need a bigger storage area, probably fairly soon. But I'll sort that out when we come to it. Could actually maybe make the resource room into the battery room. Okay, so we need a battery room. And another thing that I also did on my first playthrough, see, I'm really glad that I did a little test playthrough because I learned a lot, is I stuck all my batteries outside. And then, of course, it rained, and they all short-circuited and set my base on fire. So, if you're new to the game, don't do that. It's not very fun. Okay, so under power, we have some batteries. And I'm going to pop like 4 or 5 into our battery room. And then I'm going to link the power up to those batteries. And that way, when all of those batteries are full up with power, they'll send that back into our power network and they'll power the kitchen. If we're finding that they're not filling up enough for overnight, or if they're not giving us enough power overnight, we'll add some more batteries. If they're not filling up enough in the day, we'll add some more solar panels in. And everybody's asleep. No one made a bed for Rena. You're so mean. I would then say that probably one of the next things I want to do, actually, do you know what? I'm going to order them. I'm going to order them to cut these trees down. Why have I got trees in the bedroom? Honestly. Get rid. They're like, we're depressed because we have trees in our bedroom. And we have like rubbish floors, and let's give them some good floors actually as well. We give them paved tile is steel. Do we have much steel? We don't have much of anything. Right, okay, wooden floors all round. We'll just cut down some trees until that's done. I'm not going to worry about the research room. It's their bedrooms I'm worried about. I want them to have nice bedrooms so that they feel happy with where they are. I know that they're in dormitories at the moment. But what I'll try and do is turn these into individual bedrooms. And then they'll be very happy. Okay, I'm actually going to put some wooden tiles under the doors because at the moment you've got a horrible little gravelly bit in the doorway. I don't like that. So there we are. Oh, I put a steel door in. Why did I do that? That was so dumb. I should have changed it to a wooden door. We had a blight. Oh, blight destroyed all of our crops. They seem to have recovered though. So we'll get rid of that. There's a cargo pod thing that is... okay. Cargo nearby. So there's some beef. Oh, we should pick that up, definitely. Is it far? Well, they seem to be off after that. You can make it into food, guys. Make it into sandwiches and stuff. And then you won't have to eat nutrient paste. There we are. Are they actually making their own meals yet at all? Low food. Pirate raids will start soon. I should build some turrets. Thank you for telling me that. Oh, there's a raid. Great. Right, let's stop. And see where these raiders are. So that we can deal with them. I mean, I need a gun for my other girl that's really good at shooting. I might get the other guy that's got a pistol to drop his pistol and get her to take it. Because they are actually very, very dangerous. Between Ed and Rena, they are very dangerous. It's a shame that Rena is naked at the moment. We need a tailor so that she doesn't have to be. But that will come in time. It really didn't help that I immediately had my crops all destroyed by a blight. There's some steel over here as well. I won't let them get that yet because we're in the middle of a raid. So the raid is coming from there. Okay. We do at least have walls though. And we do have electricity. So it wouldn't actually take much to put a turret in now. So security. Steel improvised turret. That will cover most of the base. Could put that in there. If they get into the base, then it should be covered. And jump to the location. Yes, we have one raider who is absolutely miles away. So I think we should be able to take that no problem. I'm not too worried. We've got a bit of a power outage at the moment because we've not had enough daytime. So the batteries haven't had a chance to fill. Have the batteries even been properly made yet? One's a blueprint. That's a full battery, and that's a blueprint. So I think that was just... Oh, we have visitors from Aunt's Ridge. They've come in that way. Oh, and I knew about Rena. So that's all of my notifications. I am absolutely terrible at looking at my notifications at the moment. I'm hoping that as I play the game and realise that they're actually really important, I will start to look at them a little bit more. There we are. Everybody's asleep. Now that's something that I haven't looked at in their work orders at all, and I really probably should have. Is it restrictions? Yeah. So here we have where everybody's allowed to work, sleep, all this sort of thing. And what I'm thinking is that I probably don't want everybody to all be asleep at the same time. So I'm gonna let them do what they want for most of the time, but I'm gonna restrict a little bit where they sleep. So I'm gonna say to Ed that you can sleep like that. Then I'm gonna say to Hugh that you can sleep like that. Lubov. You can go to bed at like 1 in the morning and you can sleep a little bit longer. I think they need at least 6 or 7 hours sleep. I think 6 might be enough. But I think if you give them anything afterwards, then they'll sleep more if they need some more sleep. But that's going to just make them a little bit less wanting to all sleep at the same time, which I really don't want. In fact, I'm gonna say to Hugh that he can sleep in a bit, but he's to sleep later than everybody else. And I think I'll put Rena on the same sleep schedule as him. That way I've got my 2 best shooters sleeping at different times. So when that pesky Lynn comes to raid our base, wherever she's gone, over here, then we won't have too much of a problem. Now, how is our food doing? Is it still really low? Yes. Not much I can do about that, unfortunately, because the crops failed. What I can do, though, is I can tell them to go and hunt. Who is our hunter? In fact, Rena would make a really good hunter. I haven't done her work permissions, have I? So what do we want Rena to do? Let's have a look at her. So she's a good shooter. She's good with animals. Which we said before, but I needed to check. Right, so we want her to firefight. We want her to be a patient. She doesn't need to be a doctor or anything. I'll put her on backup for being a warden because she seems to really want to do it, even if she's not the most skilled at the moment. But animal handling, 1. You are definitely doing that. You're really good at it. Hunting, you're pretty good at as well, so you can be on 1 for that. Construction, not great, not great, not great, not great, not great. Same as them, so yeah, probably take a little bit of pressure off Lubov there. Are you good at art? You're actually the best artist we have. That is pretty awful. We don't need people being artists, really. So just when you've got spare time, go do some art. Crafts for 3 and 3. 5 at researching, but Lubov is still much better. Right, I think that's a good set of skills for Rena. But what I'll need to make sure is that she's got a ranged weapon. Because she's come with a knife, and that is really not ideal. So for now, what I want is Hugh. Drop his pistol. How do I get him to do that? Ah, there we are. No. Click on him, maybe. Where is he? There. Right. Drop pistol. Rena. Pick up that pistol, please. And then Hugh can pick up the knife that she drops. Oh, Ed apparently wants the steel knife. Where did your rifle go, Ed? What did you do with it? Alright, apparently Ed wants a knife and a rifle. Well, the main thing I think is that we've got our main hunter with a gun. So what I'm going to ask her to do is, I think we've got all this beef. I mean, why is no one making that into anything at the cooking station? I'm going to just check. I need to make them... Ah, right, we need to make them do a meal. That's what I hadn't done. I'll make sure that they're going to use the beef. Yes, they're happy to use beef to make meals. On the work restriction thing, let's see, cook 2. No, cook needs to go to 1. Ed, go cook us some stuff. Thank you. Right. Okay, so that's our food situation a bit sorted out. Oh, I hate it when they have no food and you think, oh no, what's going to happen? They're all going to die. It's very easy for them to die. So hopefully... Right, what we need next as well, I'm so sorry for Rena. You know, I would expect, if you look at her needs, she's probably like, I'm naked, I'm so unhappy, and I was really cold, and I had disturbed sleep, and I'm feeling terrible. Yeah, that's because she's naked, right? So, we don't have any spare clothes either. So I think a really important thing for us to do is to get a tailor's workbench in somewhere. Poor Rena. If I put that in... How do we rotate? Apparently not like that. Tailor's workbench. You know what, put it there. And I need to put a door in so that people can get into there. The door's going to have to be in a weird place. But it's okay, because we're going to make good places soon. It's just I need certain things up before I can do anything else. So put a door there. Thank you, guys. And then Rena can have some clothes and you know, hide her modesty. Oh. Right, now. Lynn has made it to the walls. So this means we need to pause the game and go deal with her. So, Ed, you have a rifle, so you are now being drafted. Rena, you may not have any clothes, but you're a damn good shooter. So you are drafted too. Please, no, Rena, please go there. Ed, please go there. Let's go. Oh, okay. Trying to come this way now. Alright then. Gonna set fire to my walls. Stop running away! Good grief. That's better. Shooter rather than... Yeah, thank you. Did she have any good stuff? She had some sort of rifle. Capture her. Oh, I can capture her. I can have a prisoner. See, I'm assuming that Lynn would be a female name, but it's actually not. It's a boy. Maybe need to change that name, so I don't think that that's a girl's name. Lubov. I need to tidy that up. I might need to reset the home area so that people don't think they need to clean up outside the base. Okay, Rena, you're undrafted. Is Lynn dead? No, in shock. Right, okay. Ed, come and capture Lynn. Oh, right, I don't have a prisoner bed. Right, okay. Can I quickly make one? Assign one to be a prisoner bed? Oh, damn it. I think we just might need to kill Lynn. We're not prepared for prisoners yet. So we'll just fire at her. At him, sorry. He's gonna be dead in a minute, so it doesn't matter. Nah, one more. Would help if you hit. I'm really glad we don't have to have limited ammo in this game. At least I hope we don't. Right, Lynn is now dead. Okay. So, Ed, go nick all the stuff. Because then Rena can have some clothes. Yay! Rena. Oh, do you know what? Just wear them. And then I'll just allow them to bring that in. Just check on Ed's. Ed's a bit stressed out. He's dark, he had disturbed sleep, ate off the ground, shared a bedroom, ate in the cold, is in an ugly environment, observed a corpse, is tired and feeling terrible. Yay! Oh, Ed needs medical treatment too. Go back to bed. I'll undraft you. Oh, I see. So I only have control of them when they're drafted. I don't think Ed's health is too bad. He's just got a bit of a cut from the shiv. And he bleeds out at 1% a day. Other than that, he's absolutely fine. He's in a tiny bit of pain. So I think he'll be okay. He might even be able to sleep that off. Yeah, I'm not finding that the turrets are much good for that when they're outside the walls, so I might have to think about that. Okay, everyone's asleep. And we have, yeah, so we have killed our first raider. I think I might need to, in the next episode, make some sort of grave or something just so that they're not constantly looking at that dead body. And we'll bring all the clothes and stuff in. There we go. So I hope you've liked this episode full of tension and battles, and I'm sure they're going to get harder than that though. So yeah, I hope you all liked the episode. And if you did, please leave me a thumbs up in the little section below. If you want to see more of what's coming up on the channel, then please subscribe. Thank you ever so much for joining me today, and I hope I'll see you next time. But in the meantime, look after yourselves and keep being awesome.